Dave Reddington, how are you finding the AFC Wimbledon experience so far, and how are you finding settling into your new environment?
No, it's been great. The club has really been really good to me. Staff have been great, players have been welcoming. So I couldn't wish for a better start, really.
Players been responding to your methods?
I hope to think so. They're a really good group, they're tight. Obviously run it close last year, so they're really hungry to try and push on again for next year. Had a really good pre-season training camp in Spain. Come back, worked on more bits and pieces to keep improving. So yeah, hopefully they are.
You happy with how we've been so far in pre-season?
Yeah, definitely. We feel we made progress. We worked on certain structures of the team. We've been consistent with trying to deliver that, and they've been consistent in responding to it. It's been good.
I spoke to our new striker, Matty Stevens. He said it's probably one of the fittest groups he's worked with. Would you go along with that?
The players come back fit now. The days are gone where they don't come back fit, so they're always working hard. It's a 52 weeks a year job now. Okay, so it's one of them where it's so competitive that the players have to come back fit, so we can start at a quicker basis, so we can quickly get into more technical situations in training.
The only situation I think where the gaffer touched upon it the other night where we've had perhaps a little blip was the Maidenhead game. Are you happy with the response that you've seen out on the training ground since?
Yeah, definitely. Look, we address it and then we quickly put the game to bed. It's just a situation where it's just a couple of yards off it with pressing and second balls, etc. Against a very physical Maidenhead team, which was hard to deal with in itself as well. So these things happen, and we talk about it and then we move on.
We're going to face that again tomorrow, of course, aren't we? Barnet, another good National League side.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think Barnet will try to play a little bit more. So we're obviously trying to prepare for that. But also prepare for a team that's really strong with set plays, scored many goals last year. So just prepare for that side of the game also.
The Gaff's put emphasis on it that it is the last opportunity, of course, before the season gets underway. So it's kind of a dress rehearsal really for Colchester.
Yes and no. Obviously we want to prepare and react from the other night. So that's important for us. We need to respond. We need to get ready for this game. We need to end our pre-season in a good way and be clear for next week in prep and competition for places going into the final game.
And you've said since you've come back into this country and now working with the first team environment here, you're getting more of a hands-on day-to-day feel of the thing, even involved in the transfer discussions. How have you been finding that?
It was pretty similar over there as well. But it's constantly talking about different things. Talking about players. For me, it's again engaging back into the pyramid of the English system, because being 3 years over there, you lose a little bit of contact with the ins and outs of players' transfers and stuff. So for me, it's been a little bit of a whirlwind to learn and find who's where and what team they're playing for. So just catching up and getting up to speed quickly, and then having to learn about the players they're talking about, and then we go from there really.
And of course, our latest addition now, James Furlong. I think we're pretty much there with the squad now, yeah?
Yeah, not far off. I think we're still holding out for one or two more. A bit of work to do still. We're there or thereabouts, but we'd like to continue to improve.
Is that something perhaps in the future that from what you've had over there in Denmark that we could tap into, sort of perhaps talent and players over there? Would you sort of like suggest that to perhaps Craig or Johnny in future?
Yeah, we spoke about it, but it's a very different style of league. So I'm not sure some of them would able to quite deal with some of, let's say, Maidenhead. From the other night, I think it would be a culture shock for them, but there are individuals definitely that could cope. It completely contrasts the style of league. You'd be looking for a different recruitment pool really. But yeah, there's a couple of players that you definitely could attract possibly.
How do you feel now? Because I mean, it's just over a week away before the big kick-off, so excitement's building. Are you getting the juices flowing for yourself now? Yeah, look, pre-season is pre-season.
We work to improve and we get through with no injuries. We want to push the players' fitness and work on team structure and get it right. But look, we will do it for the start of next week in the Colchester game, and that's where we get our buzz from. That's what we look forward to. That's why we will do it.
And you've had a taste of it, of course, as well. How much are you looking forward to seeing our fans pack out Plough Lane too?
Yeah, looking forward to that experience. I went to the Colchester game at Christmas. So I'm a little bit aware of the atmosphere, but obviously missed the MK game, so didn't see that one, but I've seen it on clips. So looking forward to it.
And that's something sort of really interests you as well. Yeah, I mean the way that the fans have kind of helped the club over the years to get to where they have now. Yeah.
no, look, it's a great story, and obviously to learn about it, come back here and obviously brush up on the story and the history of it. So for me, it's something different to learn. But yeah, it's a unique club.
Dave, best of luck tomorrow. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.